Hey, what's up guys, Jamie Loves Taker here, and I want to make a video on our justice system, the U.S. justice system, and a lot of people don't agree with it. A lot of people think it's really messed up, and I agree with those people. Because, I swear, cops will put you away for anything. Jaywalking, pills, even anything. Even if you're guilty with drugs, they will put you away for anything. Even if you're being convicted of murder, they won't put you away for murder, but they'll put people away for stealing drugs and doing drugs and all that stuff. And they'll have murderers go free, and they'll have innocent people's lives who didn't do it, they'll be killed for it. And they'll have no justice for people like little baby Kaylee, and they'll let innocent people like Troy Davis be killed, and they'll let murderers like O.J. Simpson, which he's in jail for something now. What is he in jail for? Stealing? But that's what I mean, you won't convict someone of a murder, but you'll convict someone of, you'll just convict them of stealing, stealing, if I were to steal perfume, of course I would get in trouble for it, but it's just an item. You can replace these things. Not with a child's life, you can't. You can't replace a child's life. And I hate when people get away with this shit. Like Casey Anthony, I think even her own lawyer knew she was guilty. She even knows she was guilty. And somehow she was found not guilty. We all know she freaking did it. She didn't even know she did it. But even her own freaking lawyers knew she did it. They just lying to themselves and the whole freaking world. You know you did it. Suppose that. I know maybe it's easier to convict someone of stealing than a murder, but you'll put someone away for involuntary manslaughter, like Michael Jackson's, doctor. I realize that's bad, of course. MJ's awesome. He's king of pop. But it was involuntary. It's not like he came to Michael Jackson with an axe and killed him and chopped his head off. It was involuntary manslaughter. He still killed him. Any type of killing, you're at fault, you know? Even if it's for defense, you're still going to get in trouble for killing someone or hurting someone, even if it's defense, you know. But you put someone away for intentional manslaughter, intentional murder, but you won't put someone away for intentional murder. You let murderers walk free, but you'll put drug sellers away. I mean, of course, selling drugs is not good, but neither is murdering someone. Murdering, rape, and all those horrible things are way more important than any item or any dollar bill could be. And I think, honestly, any type of murder to anyone, any type of abuse to, whether it's an animal or a child, is absolutely wrong. Any abuse to anyone, rape, pedophiles, all that stuff, is bad. But if it's especially to a teenager, child, or baby, they should, the person convicted and found guilty, they should definitely go to jail for the rest of their life. Or get the death penalty, which I heard the death penalties some people don't believe in, which you just think they deserve a life after what they did to kids. Like, what about that guy from Penn State? You think he deserves a life? Sure, he deserves to be tortured in jail, but he also doesn't deserve a life. They should make him rot in a small room and then kill him when he least expects it. So, and let people get away with it just because of their status, you know, if they're rich or the way they look. Like, seriously, your hands are in the lives of many people. Like, you're gonna let a murderer walk free, but you're gonna convict someone who did something small, like steal a pack of gum. You can replace that pack of gum. It's just gum. A life is more important than any dollar bill or any item you could ever get. A life is a life. And especially to children, when you have abductions and kidnapping's the same thing, but and murder of a child, and you won't convict these people, but you'll convict people of like some small things. Of course, breaking the law in general is not good, but it just gets me so mad that these people get to walk free while their victim is rotting in a grave, you know? And then there's priests who get away with molesting children. I don't fucking care if you're a fucking priest, you talk to God or whatever. Fuck that shit. You touched a little boy. You tortured him. And you get away with it? That's not fair. I don't fucking care who the hell you are. I don't care if you're the president. You should go to jail. Simple as that. People these days, my goodness. So tell me what you think of our justice system. Like, what the fuck? Do something. You know? You're letting... This justice system is so messed up. Like, I'm sure there's millions of people who have been convicted that really didn't do it. And then there's millions of people that walk free that really did do it. So, it just gets me annoyed. Like, if it's a child, anything to do with a child, teenager, or baby should get for the rest of their life in jail or the death sentence. I know you can keep appealing, but what if you keep them in a small boxed room and then when they least expect it, which the First Amendment protects torture. But what if someone does something bad? I think that should have an exception. Why not? I mean, why not hang them? Why not torture them, but keep them in isolations? Because it tortures your mind. Like, being in isolation like that, you go crazy. And you become more suicidal, which you could have thought of that before hurting an innocent life. So, I want justice for that baby girl, that baby Kaylee. And I want justice for all children that did not get their justice. And to any innocent lives that have been lost. It's not fair. Our justice system is really not fair at all. Because lawyers obviously know how to play both sides of the coin. So, of course, they're going to do whatever it takes. Regardless if they have a video camera of them doing it, they're going to make it seem like that's not them. And they could really get them out of that. And I think if you've been convicted, and you obviously did do it, you shouldn't have any chance at parole or any chance at anywhere. You shouldn't have any chance of getting out. No bail or whatever. Because in other countries, they can, more than twice, they can go back to court. And I remember this little British boy who's been severely abused. Like, his fingers were mutilated and all this bullshit. Fucking asshole of a father. Stepfather, motherfucker. I hope you die, bitch. And they kept, appealing the case. And they might, I don't know if they won, but there's a lot of pages saying justice for baby Pete. I think that's the little boy. And, so you're going to let them appeal after what they've done to this little boy? That's not fair. What about that poor baby boy whose life was ruined and the only thing he'd ever known up until his death was abuse? That's not fair at all. Which, the good thing about being convicted, about having that one, only convict them, you can only take them to court once. So if they really did do it, you can't retrial them. But I wish we could do something for Casey. Why not take her to court for something else? Being involved with her murder. There's ways around it, too. But let me know what you think of the justice system. They need to fix it, seriously. This world's so messed up. It's not even funny. Justice for Kaylee. But justice for all. I'm following about 10 abduction stories, and that's in the past couple of months that they've been missing, all around the same time. That's not good. Every 40 seconds, a child is abducted. So right now, a child's being abducted. Over 2,000 children per day go missing. Every 10 seconds, child abuse is reported. That's not good at all. That's ridiculous. Fuck that shit. This needs to be stopped. Every 5 seconds, a child dies from starvation. What the it's ridiculous. This world is so messed up. Really? And also abuse towards animal, especially any baby. It's wrong. Any abuse to anything really is wrong. and animal abuse and child abuse should very much be taken seriously. Bye.